It was in the early 1920s when the first radio amateurs began pursuing their dreams on shortwave radios. By combining their passion for creating their own signals with the most current technology at the time, they led the way for the first global community. They created wireless communication that spanned across all boundaries and political barriers. Their curiosity and love of new challenges opened new doors. Great things were in the making. In a time when the telephone was not yet in general use and television was still just an idea, radio not only allowed person-to-person contact, but also the fast transmission of messages and requests for help in emergency situations such as natural disasters. Communicating with other people in far-off cities, nations, and even continents through a radio was rare and precious. Radio amateurs can truly be considered the pioneers of global communication. Since those early days of amateur radio, many things have changed. Millions of contacts have been made all over the world, and millions of international lifelong friendships have been fostered in different areas of this great hobby. It was in 2003 when Radio Arcala went on the air for the first time from Finland's northern village of Arcala, only a stone's throw away from the Arctic Circle. Arcala activities' cornerstones are radio sport, northern lifestyle, respect for nature, the aim to utilize the latest communication and computer technologies, and the desire to see the future through the eyes of our young people. Today, Arcala has grown in size, and a whole team of amateur radio operators of all ages, called Arcala Extremes, are united on a mission to enter the competitive world of their European continent and realize their responsibility for protecting the future of this valuable passion globally, and bring in the innovation for which amateur radio operators are known from the birth of their activity. Radio Arcala has changed also in terms of technology. Today the station features an airplane-like cockpit, 7 massive towers, the latest 2 being an astounding 100 meters tall. One of the biggest amateur radio antenna setups in the world, the last one weighing almost 40 tons. But more than that, the whole radio station is a sophisticated communication portal consisting of state-of-the-art electronics driven by computers with smart mechanical constructions. Their software, subsystems, and system components represent a variety of skills that only a group with this level of professional talent can handle. Another innovation that the Arcala team is experimenting with is utilizing modern internet technologies for different purposes. The internet is the modern way to be connected with friends and communities around the world, and the Arcala radio station is establishing an extensive presence on the web, with a website, YouTube videos, a Facebook group and activities, among other things. But since new innovations are in the hearts of the Arcala Extremes team members, they are also bringing virtual worlds, the future internet, into amateur radio. The revolution of virtual worlds means that you are no longer alone on the net. You can see other people. You can share information directly with them while visiting any site. You can speak and gesture through your avatar, your virtual representation in the virtual world. The Arcala team has developed a virtual radio station based on the free and open source software of the Real Extend platform. This is a place on the net where the Arcala Extremes can meet when traveling away from their homes. They can invite other people and show them their northern lifestyle, the radio station, and the range of equipment used by them. But virtual Arcala is not only virtual. In reality, it is connected to the real OH8X radio station in Finland, as well as the CU2X radio station in the Azores in the middle of the Atlantic. This allows the team to utilize their virtual equipment to transmit and control the entire real two-way radio station cluster remotely from anywhere on this planet. The picture is complex but fun. The picture of a future with all technologies merging together, eliminating all physical and geographical technology-related boundaries. All these things happening in Arcala are mainly aimed at one goal: to integrate amateur radio as a hobby into the domain of future generations, make them appreciate and see what amateur radio is all about, and how its development has been crucial for the communications technologies that we have at our disposal today. The amateur radio community has seen its appeal decreasing over the last few years. It is now up to us to find new ways of contacting people and spreading our message in the current hangouts of today's youth, not only through their traditional wireless world. This is why Radio Arcala and its Extremes team are traveling the world in the hopes of collecting all interested partners to join us in protecting the greatest hobby of the world, with its long history and great traditions. We are on this mission today, and together. We salute you from the far north, from the home of Arcala Extremes.